Welcome back to Behind the Bands. I've got Kevin, Matt, and Josh from Love and a Lie. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
So first thing I want to ask you guys about, it's been a big year for your band, hasn't it? I mean, album coming out, lots of big shows. Let's start with the album.
Yeah. Someone Wants You Dead EP. And that was actually last year. That was November.
Oh, wow.
Close
I've
enough.
seen you guys so much this year, I'd probably put it in this year.
It's the end of November. Yeah, that works. But yeah, it was our first album in 3 years, I believe, right?
It's been a long time.
A long time, and
it's the first one I was on.
yes, and we're doing new songs right now. Actually, getting ready to do another one. So
Now, tell me about some of the folks that may not know you, some of the big shows this year. As you look back, here we are, just after Halloween. What were some of the highlights of the year for the band, show-wise?
the Mainstream Music Fest was awesome in Ellicott City. That was what. 86 was probably the real number of bands. 86 bands, 8 million is what it seemed like. But
It was a great event.
it was awesome, and kudos to whoever put that on, the promoters. And we got to play late, and the light. We were one of the only bands that got to do like the stage was lit up. It was really cool. It was legit, and that was one of my favorites anyway.
You rewrite the engine and never break your heart. Let it fall apart. We're looking for something, and I found it in your eyes. I knew it from the start.
Now, that was an awesome show, and I really love the EP. Now, tell me, you got a video out for that EP as well. Can you tell folks about it and maybe a little bit about the background of the video?
Well, the video's for Lost in Transition. That was our first single off of it. That was probably the first song we wrote for the EP. And then we got together with our buddy Dave. What's his last name?
Dave Cross.
Dave Cross.
Dave Cross.
And yeah, he shot it for us. He did an excellent job.
Yeah.
We shot it at the Get Down.
Yeah, used to be Fletcher's, legendary Fletcher's,
wow,
rest
yeah.
in peace. But the Get Down's a cool place. Not for us rock folk anymore, but it's a great place, and they're very cool. We're getting ready to do a video for Rewrite the Ending now, which is probably our favorite song on that EP. So we're excited about that. It's gonna be a little retro, little film noir. Should be cool.
Now, I was actually going to ask you about a different song that I was taken by on that album. That's "Someone Wants You Dead." Can you give me the story behind that tune? If there's one.
There's a story. There's a story. We rarely write a song where it's just let's just write a song and throw words in it. It's always got a story. It seems like.
I'd come up with a riff, and it was the main riff for the song. And sometimes when I'm writing riffs, I hear like a melody in my head, and the melody forms words, and it's not always serious. Sometimes it's kind of a joke. And the melody that I heard was "Someone Wants You Dead," and I brought that in and showed the guys, and I told them about it, and it ended up turning into something that was kind of funny, into something that we made into a good song.
Right, and we added the parentheses with "dead" to make it "Someone Wants You Dead," like just kind of sarcastic and ironic. Which led to our album cover too, which is if you haven't seen it, it's a guy and he's holding behind his back roses, and then there's a girl he's facing and she's holding a knife behind her back, just showing the irony of love and relationships.
Once in the night, I'll try to close at your eyes. Now I see the enemy. I'll fight. Like a saving grace, I have my hands around your throat.
Now, taking you way back to this is Halloween, by the way, but back to Valentine's. You guys did kind of a cool thing on Valentine's Day. Can you tell everybody about it?
Yeah, we called them LTLograms. It's more like being stalkers. But basically, we let people sign up. Well, we had done this before when our album came out. We said, why don't we take it on the road and do like, what was the word for it? Basically, we wanted to test it out on random people. So we knocked on doors and said, hey, can we play you a song off of our new album and just see what you think? And
We only got threatened to get beat up one time.
And it was his relatives, so we just shouldn't have knocked on that door. But so we said for Valentine's Day, we actually let people sign up for us to go sing to someone, basically. And we would do cover songs, or I think we did "Someone Wants You Dead" as a joke because that's not a very romantic song. But yeah, I hope we do it again next year because the look on people's faces, like we showed up at the mall for one person, and it was a great experience. It reminds me of the guys from Jackass. Like you gotta have some fortitude to do stuff like that. Like.
Now, you guys have been consistently voted one of the top Baltimore bands over and over again. I actually wanted to ask Josh, you kind of wear that as a badge of honor in many ways, don't you? The Baltimore...
Baltimore skyline.
Yeah, show them. Awesome.
Yeah.
So now tell us a little bit about the history of that tattoo.
This is actually my most recent tattoo. I got it, I guess, like December of last year. I wanted something to represent Baltimore in the city, and I figured what better thing to get than the skyline, shot from the harbor. So
we love our town. I know from being in the business, I feel like it gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Like people come, all they want to talk about is The Wire. It happened last week. I was at Ramshead and a touring band was like, "Yeah, we watched The Wire." I'm just like.
It's just not like that everywhere.
That's
right?
not how I don't feel like that about our city at all. I love the city.
It's a great town, and it's a good town for music, and there's a lot of people that come out and support us and support the local scene in general.
You guys, you give it right back, right? Because I see you guys at live shows all the time when you're not playing. I mean, how frequently do you guys get out and see other bands? It's all the time, isn't it?
As much as we can.
Yeah.
A lot of times it'll be several times a week, and then other times just any time we can, basically. I mean,
I think the thing about it is, we're friends with most of the bands in the scene. It's one big family. That's kind of cliche to say, but it really kind of is here.
Yeah, we know what they're going through, and it means a lot when we see them at our shows. So if you can do that for somebody else, I think it's well worth getting off the couch or whatever it is you got to do. Yeah.
So you kind of hinted about at the beginning of the interview here, new music in 2014 coming out. When can we expect to start hearing some new tunes?
You may hear some in 2013.
You may. We're talking about doing at least a single soon, but yeah, we're very excited.
For people that want to see that, where's the best place for people to keep an eye on you all? Is it on your Facebook page or website?
Facebook, Twitter's been heating up. The new thing is we're really pushing is we got a text club, and you can sign up easily by texting LTL Band to I forgot to go on 77948. There we go. Sorry, and it'll sign you up, and you just get like a couple texts a month telling you when we're playing. Really easy. We also have an email list. That's good too.
And I think I saw, like, for example, you can get some discounts by going through that. Is that
we did that
sometimes?
for this show. Yeah, just for some shows we'll say, hey, just the text club people, here's half price for one night or whatever. And it's not all about just blowing up people's phones all the time. We want to help them out for helping us out, and them also know what's going on with us. So.
Now, tonight's going to be a special occasion. I think there's going to be a death at some point this evening.
I'm not sure what you mean. Should I be afraid? Has there been a threat on my leg?
I'm sorry.
I was like, all right.
I was trying to point at the beard, not you.
Yes, I think my beard its days are numbered now to 1. This is the last day my beard's going to see. For Halloween show, we're doing a costume contest and all that stuff, and we're dressing up as a band. I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be ridiculous. And
Don't sound it too bad, man. You're like the Santa Claus.
That's right. Yeah, it comes back. So.
Well, listen, you guys have had a great year. We're looking forward to seeing you tonight. We always enjoy
Thank
your
you so
guys'
much.
show, and it's Love and the Lie. Get out there and check them out, and join their text club. And if you haven't already figured it out, they're a lot of fun to hang around, and always fun at a show, man. Love and the Lie, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.